In this video, I want to talk about the other side of the business. And I believe that this is something almost everybody fails to mention when they say they are an entrepreneur. No matter if you run a small firm or a large one, if it's IT, crypto, or conventional business, entrepreneurship is not as cheesy as social media makes it look like. I believe that nowadays most people are educated enough not to trust Instagram gurus with their fake Rolexes and rental Lamborghinis, and thinking that if they buy a course or two from them, they will live the kind of fake life that is presented online by them. But then what I see even with real and legit entrepreneurs more often is that they create the perception that business is somehow easy, that if you just start, you're gonna be successful no matter what. And let me tell you what actually hides behind that popular image of entrepreneurship. Sometimes business can be enormous stress. Sometimes it just feels like you're not gonna make it. For example, sometimes you get situations where the revenue is delayed and you don't have any money to pay out salaries. You get situations where you're risking your own money, money of your investors and banks, and you really feel the pressure to perform, but it's not working out. When all you have time for is sleep and quick meal breaks because you're spending 100, 120 hours per week working. I don't want to discourage you from starting your own business because on the other side, it is as good and as fulfilling as you think it is. But I want you to be realistic about the dark side, the side that nobody gets to see. The one thing that I constantly hear from people who want to start a business or have started one is that they will work their ass off for a month or two and then they're gonna do nothing for the rest of their life. But this is not the case. If you think about entrepreneurship as a short term project to do nothing in the future, you're gonna fail and you're gonna burn out badly. Business should be something that you're doing not for money, not short term, but for pleasure. And this is the only way to mitigate the problems that come up when you're running your own company. There is also the perception that if a person is a successful businessman or entrepreneur, he or she should be very smart. But does that mean that people who have failed are not smart? How many people who have tried to start up great projects but have failed do you see online? The thing is, this kind of people are equally as smart and even more experienced. But since the focus of social media is on signs of wealth and success, this kind of experience often doesn't get any attention. From the top of my mind, I cannot name many entrepreneurs who have failed, while I can name hundreds who have succeeded. I want to tell you a story that happened recently. Apparently, I was following a social media page about entrepreneurship and I got approached by a guy in my DMs asking me if I have ever purchased a course on business by that page. At first, I ignored him, but then I thought maybe it's some kind of elaborate way that business gurus are using right now to sell courses, so decided to give it a try. And I responded asking him, no, why? The guy was very honest. He said that he wanted feedback on a course by the person who has tried it. We spoke for a while and I learned that he has his small business running a gym and now he wanted to get into selling things online on marketplaces like Amazon, and for that he needed the course. And I felt so bad that he thought he needed some fake Instagram guru to tell him how to do it that he could not figure it out himself. And although I have my business in completely other kind of sphere, I felt obliged to help the person and told him the following. If the information in the course is so valuable, people wouldn't just sell it, they would use it themselves to make millions, right? They're not running a business on Amazon, they're selling a course how to run a business on Amazon. That's their business. And last one, you can learn almost anything about the business online for free. Be smart about it. Do your own research. Think how you can create value to people. Look at trends. See what's going on in other countries. Create your own stuff. And while business education is very helpful and very important, it's not the courses on Instagram that will help you get there. And to sum it up, if you want to be an entrepreneur, please understand that business is tough. It is routinic, monotonic, and it's like banging your head at a closed door for days and months and years. And when that door opens, you go straight to the next door and the process repeats itself. It's not a rat race, there's an ending to these, but you should also understand that it's not a short term process either. It's tough, and for every single person that succeeds, there can be hundreds and thousands that are smarter and hardworking, but they don't succeed. And the only difference between the two is that successful people, through all the challenges, never gave up. This video was more of a discussion, and please let me know your opinion about the topic in the comment section below. In my other videos, I focus on how you can improve your business, how you can start one, as well as successful examples of entrepreneurs and companies, what they did to help them get where they are now. That's all for today. Please subscribe, press the like button, and see you next time on this channel.